Yeah, this bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just scraped it off the top.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Willis going to look to throw first play. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Play action, Willis. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Second down throw coming by Willis. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dameon Pierce scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Shamrocks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the pitch comes to Dillon. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space.
Touchdown! Donald Parham, 39 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Third down, it's Willis.
Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Willis looking to throw it.
And that's complete to Adams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run. Tomlinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
They go play action with Willis.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Shamrocks have retaken the lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and,
bro.
He's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson.
He still
Left
caught it,
side,
bro.
it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On first down, Willis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, my
They
God.
try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Willis wants to pass it again.
And that is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on second and 10.
Willis.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll take 36 ticks to go in half number one. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Here's Willis, third and long. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fourth down, Willis.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
That is caught by Lamb.
Touchdown!
CeeDee Lamb.
As the first half is winding down, and his guys get the quick strike touchdown. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off on that play, didn't it?
Yo. What's up, y'all? I'm ready to head over to Braden's.
Alright, bet.
So I'll let you know when I get in there.
Alright. Understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back.
Watch out, you need to wait for no reason.
But they can get it done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's a fake. Here's Willis.
Oh my God, it's not pushing me down.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack.
That was a first down, bro. This nigga ain't away for what?
From the gun, here's Willis. Going for the deep ball. And the 7-yard line to catch.
Can't get rid of you. Hey.
Randy Moss, 51 yards. And the Shamrocks have reached.
You know Jameis Williams or something like that? Jameson Williams or whatever his name is. Jameson Williamson? Yeah, you know him. He play like a sport or something? He play like a sport or something? Yeah, he's a receiver. He's a rookie receiver on the Lions. I was asking if you knew who he was. Oh, number 9? That nigga fast, bro. I know he's bro, I have him, right? He's a rookie. I got him to a X Factor, bro. Yeah, first year. Fast, bro. You didn't hear his stats where I have him at right now? I got him in 1 season, bro. He's a 97 overall X Factor, bro. Damn. 99 speed and then 96 acceleration. That nigga fast, man. I know that. And then he's 6'2". Like, that's the crazy part. His catching traffic is 94, catching is 95. What's his jumping? His spectacular catch is 92. What, you got him on Ultimate Team? No, I have him in a league, a franchise. This is the first season with him, and I already got him to 97 overall. Dang. His jumping is actually pretty low. I had a nigga against Birdie one day, and I was throwing that bitch up. Deep ball the whole time. Yeah, that nigga's fast as hell.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And able to find Kirk complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And one more time, here's Kirk. On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means
just like that. They'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Dillon up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Willis looks to pass it here. Open man left side is Gronkowski. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Willis gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Willis out of the gun. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, he pulls over him, and he's got this down to the 35. Tomlinson again, a 1st down carry. They find some open field here, and all the way in for the touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, 35 yards. And the Shamrocks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. There he goes left side.
take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peter.
I'm really out for blood this time, look.
I came back for the win. Game day pack, let's see what's in there. Somebody true. Somebody true. Somebody true. Pull up, I'll be. Okay, yeah, somebody true. Gotta be breathing. Fucking weirdo.
For me, who could be against me? I guess all of them that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Are you weird, huh?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Cunningham looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.